It looks as though Team Latin America is running mostly Isabella's, except for Killer, who's running Penta, and then it's just a fucking grab bag for Team US. You love to say it. See it even. Yeah, exactly. Ovo hit the 80 bomb right on the nose when I called it. Yeah, if they're not gonna match icons, or match characters, I'm not gonna bother showing an icon. For the future matches, as so long as we actually have full teams all running the same character, I will be having character icons below the flags, so you can try to figure it out from there. But with stuff like this, I can't. It's way too difficult to kind of throw together at the drop of a hat. Okay, so now we're gonna get started on our first track, which is Blizzard Bluff. Get this music switched over so we can have the music of Blizzard Bluff. Yeah, any lap hits? This is a really bad track for getting lapped. It'll be something. I'm very surprised that this is the one we started right off with. Yeah, also this track is fucking garbage. Alrighty, so let's get this one started. Right off the bat, both of them going for the inside line here. You can actually see Rare's icon. Looks like he went wide here. And Megumi gets taken out. Dong getting a little bit of a breakaway. You can see one of his Latin American brethren are actually in second place. Never mind. I do believe that's Bros, by the way, with the Gnome Velo right behind Dong right now. Actually, basically on par with him. Now Bros gets the overtake, but will Dong be able to squish him, actually? Megumi might have disconnected? Something is going on with Megumi, and I'm not sure what. We can see them on the track on Dong's screen right now, just like sitting still. Yeah, I have no idea what that was. It was controller issues. Okay, that was kind of my guess. You love to see it. Megumi and controller issues. You cannot name a more iconic combo. And Dong hitting another red beaker. I do believe he hit a red beaker not too long ago, actually. And that makes him fall back a position. Thankfully for him, it's to another one of his teammates. He's currently surrounded by teammates, actually. The one right behind him, I believe, is Killer. Oh, and a clock comes out. It was from Megumi as he fails the shortcut. So now, yeah, Megumi is just way far behind. I think Megumi's best bet is just keep on rolling items for more clocks and warp orbs, and hope that you can get something to help your teammates out to catch back up. We currently see Rare up there in 4th place as well, trying to salvage a few more points off of in Latin America. But Bros gets the win here, followed up by Awesome, then Dong, and then Rare. Piggy should be locking in that 5th place as well. Yep, Bang right behind him, and then Killer. And Megumi probably isn't even going to finish. That's really unfortunate for him with the controller disconnect, actually, because I do believe he was out for a solid like 20 seconds and still was not too far back in the end there. So I'll get these scores all nice and updated here. We get ready to move into the next track. That is actually winning positions for the US team, by the way. That is actually 1 point lead. So that is a good start for them. Could be a little bit better, but, you know, we'll take what we can get with a disconnect. Okay, and this one should be correct. Let's get this updated. Alright, yep, and we're gonna move into Drive Through Danger. Now, I know Team USA loves to pick this track. It is a bit of an item hell track. I personally hate this track. I cannot stand playing it. But at the very least in Wars, it is at least a little bit more interesting because you still have to be a little bit more strategic with your back spams, knowing that there are teammates behind you as well. This is definitely a track that everything is kind of bottlenecked through to the point where it is heavily favored by whoever can get the breakaway. I get first on this track and therefore it is a good track. Okay, dude. Whatever, gamer. Alright, and we're getting into the loading screen right now for Drive Through Danger, which has at least a banger soundtrack. Turn that on right now. Actually really like the soundtrack for this track. All I remember is when this track first came out and I was really hyped for it because it reminded me a lot of Hot Air Skyway and Oxide Station combined, and I really enjoyed that, but I just, as time went on, stopped liking it as much. Yeah, Mania's music is also really good, I agree. Dawn going a little bit wide, hoping for a good item roll. Only ends up rolling a turbo canister, though, unfortunately. Megumi currently out in front. Like he is also surrounded by some teammates. A little bit hard to say as everybody's juggling around, but we can definitely say for sure that Megumi is the one out in front. Bangang is tandeming in with him, though. Rare right behind him, so this is very close after lap 1. Currently, of the top 4, we do have 3 members of Team USA up in the top. Never mind, Rare gets taken out. Now we see 2 members of Team Latin America, and Megumi goes with the back bomb. Looks like he nails one of them. Now, Sour Piggy is actually up here in second place as a Warp Orb comes through, takes out Dong, hits Megumi, who has a shield. Definitely a better placements for Team USA, actually, now as we see Megumi out in front, followed by Sour Piggy, and then Bros, but then Bros gets taken out. So now we have Dong is actually in second or third, depending on how you would want to look at it with the connection. It's possible that somebody is positioned, on Dong's screen even. There is a position glitch. Piggy is actually the one in second place. Yeah. As we go into 4th place here. And definitely looking very promising for Team USA, as Megumi is leading by a massive amount, and then even Piggy, who is in second place, has a very sizable gap in between him and Dong. After that is where things start to get a little bit messy, as I believe that was not Piggy, that was Bros, who hit a beaker and ended up falling back a little bit. So currently the Team USA does have winning positions once again, but will they be able to salvage a few more points off of this? They want to get as many points as possible to keep themselves in contention. These small 1-2 point victories are not what they want to get. Megumi rounding it off, getting ready to finish the race out in front here. We'll take an eye over now onto Dong's screen. Dong is getting ready to finish as well. Piggy should be finishing right about now. Tries to take that corner a little bit too tight. Ends up failing it, but it's not going to make a difference. Yeah, very close race right there for like a couple, like from third place, fourth place, and fifth place, all extremely close. But yeah, these are winning positions for Team USA, so that is good for them. Again, like I said though, they are going to need to step it up and get bigger wins if they don't want to be going home after the group stage here. Let's get these scores updated. Megumi with the win there. Biggie with second place finish. That should be updated correctly. Let me look at it again. Yes, okay. Now we see Team US with a 8-point lead. True showcases of skill, yes. Yes, this draft is peak monkey mode. Really doing it to him with this one. I am interested, to say the least. Alright, getting ready to get started and go into the next track, which is Tiny Arena. I don't even honestly know what to expect coming from Tiny Arena. I mean, I know a lot of the American players are very strong on Tiny Arena, so I expect this to also be favored for them. However, you never really know. Anything can kind of solidify after lap 1 and then just not really change around. And yeah, if again, they need to win by 26 points to make sure that they stay in contention for the rest of the World Cup, because this is the last match being played for Group B, actually. And imagine if I actually just left on Drive Through Danger this whole time, because I really like the song. I'll switch it up. Okay, so let's check it out here. We see Megumi is out in front at the moment, followed by Piggy. Actually, we have top 3 from Team USA right now. Looking promising. However, there's not really too much going on at the moment. Ooh, and Megumi with that green beaker. Good call out, good communication. Takes out Killer, actually. Ooh, now Piggy is falling back a little bit. Looks like he got comboed a little bit there. And continuing to get comboed as now Dong hits him with the mask. Coming up close on Killer and Bros. Let's see if makes something happen. Ooh, and Bros gets taken down and squished. Okay, so now we are looking at Megumi in the lead. Did land a hit on one of the Latin American players now, so Rare is able to make the pass on him. Dong is continuing to fight his way through the pack here. He needs to make sure he can tactfully get through, of course, without taking down his own team members. Megumi loses fire. Bang? Wait, no, was that? Who was that? Oh, that was Killer once again, hitting a blind nitro on that corner. So actually now Megumi has fallen back because of him losing fire as well. Now Team Latin America is actually in the lead here. We see Dong literally phasing through a back bomb right there. Peak nitro field experience. And I'm going to use my better judgment with my eyes here. I think that is Awesome LM that is actually out in front right now. Megumi is going to do his best to try to outline him and catch back up, protected with that blue shield. And we see Dong slowly creeping up on Rare as well. See if we get any sort of action, because Rare is actually protected by a blue shield as well. However, Dong has a super engine in reserve, which means that he would be able to basically immediately flatten Rare after taking out his blue shield. So that would be the question of, will he be able to make that play here? And actually, now we see Megumi moving on up to Awesome right here. Right next to him. I'm really curious when we're going to see this shield. Oh, and he doesn't go for the shield snipe. Instead, he blocks the Beaker and then bombs Awesome. Now Awesome falling all the way back into 4th place. Definitely a big play right there from Megumi, being patient with that shield and making sure that he didn't just waste it. Definitely a smart play there. Now he is out in the lead at the beginning of lap 4 with Rare trailing right behind him. And then Dong in 3rd, slowly but surely hoping to creep up on Rare. And there goes Dong's blue shield. Will Dong opt to use this super engine here? Oh, and he goes for the super engine usage and then doesn't opt for this. Okay, never mind. He gets a missile bombs, or yeah, missiles Rare right there. Gets the pass on him. He's gonna be careful not to hit any back spam coming from Dong. Or not Dong, from Megumi here. Wow, that bomb honestly looked like it should have landed. And we see a warp orb coming through. Dong is protected by a shield, and as it hits him, a clock comes in. And it hits pretty much everybody, actually. I do believe that came out from Piggy, who is now making his way through the pack all the way up into 5th place now, and then passing up Bros, maybe? No. Okay, so these are very, very strong positions for Team America right now, if they can hold these. These are good in general for them, but if Megumi can nail some back spam on Dong and possibly make his team secure another... And another clock comes out! What is this? And that was one of the Latin American players this time. That was the Motorsport Isabella that is now moving their way up into 6th place. You can see the 6th place, 7th place, and 8th place are actually all clumped together right now. Either which way, this is going to be a very strong finish for Team USA with... no, what the fuck is this? That's a 3rd clock! What? No. What the fuck? Actually, any clocks? What? That's nuts. I'm not sure who got that last clock there. But what the absolute fuck was that? Okay, so again, definitely strong showing from Team USA here. That is definitely good points for them. It's about time. Yes, that is a good tagline for that race. God damn it. I hate it, but I love it. That's good. All right, so another 10 points for Megumi. Piggy coming up here in 4th place with the 5 points. Bros getting 5th place for 4 points. Rare getting 3rd place for 6 points. Dong pulling out the 2nd place finish, getting 8 points. Bang getting 7th place for the 2 points. Awesome getting 6th for the 3 points. And then Killer rounding it out in last place for the 1 point. So now there is a 19-point difference for the match right now. Actually starting to look favorable for Team United States. Again, if they win by more than 26 points, they're guaranteed moving on to the finals, and that would mean that Colombia is knocked out, and it would be US and Italy moving on from this group into the final stage. This is looking very promising for Team USA. Again, basically Latin America's out no matter what. They're just kind of fighting, basically actually in the name of Colombia right now. Latin America, if Latin America wins, then Colombia stays in, is what the whole idea is right now. Okay, now we're going into the loading screen for Tiger Temple. Will be somewhat interesting. Those that are new to the competitive scene, the shortcut is banned due to latency issues, so we are not going to see any shortcut usages. This is actually, we haven't really seen Tiger Temple picked at all during the World Cup so far. There's been a few matches that have, but not many. So again, this is, like I said, this is definitely just Latin America trying to fight in the name of Colombia at the moment. Gonna get started on Tiger Temple here. Any pulse wids on the grass? Any fast grass boys? Pretty much everybody's probably actually gonna be going for fast grass even. You've been getting an early lead here. Oh, and Dong gets hit by the fire, actually. I don't know what that maneuver from Megumi was, actually, but he ended up losing fire from it, unfortunately. Pulls a 2nd nitro. Now, actually, getting nitros on this match, or on this map, are really good, just for the sole purpose of, oh my god, Killer comes through with the mask right there. Now Megumi is getting comboed. We see a top 3 for Latin America as Dong pulls out a Warp Orb now. And now Meg misses actually all the boxes as well, unfortunately. Let's see what's going on here. Wait, did that Warp Orb do a 2nd lap? That Warp Orb did a 2nd lap. Very cool. Okay. So currently we still have the top 4 for, or top 3 for Team Latin America as Megumi gets the squish down to secure a couple spots for Team USA here. Tosses away the missile to make sure that he does not hit his teammate while Awesome comes by with a mask and knocks him out. This is a little bit of a slugfest right now. It's just the back half of the track is just constantly battling each other. Meanwhile, I believe that's Killer, that is the Penguin, who is about ready to lap people now, actually. Actually, it's hard to say, actually. Maybe they already are lapping people. There comes Dong making the pass on Megumi. Ooh, and Megumi gets taken out while being lapped by Killer by the shield. Like, it's literally just Dong and Meg just smacking each other over and over here. just a the two of them just kind of going back and forth by, like, going wide to hit each other. Thankfully, Megumi had that super engine going for the fast recovery there. He goes for the missile down on Killer, but it doesn't matter because that is somebody who has already finished. Is that missile even going to land on Dong? And it does not, because the mask is still going. This is a very decent finish, actually. This isn't like the best finish that Latin America can get here. So we did still have 2 American players up in the top 4, but that is definitely winning positions for Latin America. So let's get the scores updated now. Megumi taking the last place there. So far, Megumi has either gotten literally first or last, so neat little tidbit that you can take there. Piggy getting the 4th place finish there for 5 points. Bro is pulling out the 3rd place for 6 points. Rare with the 5th place for 4 points. Dawn getting the 7th for 2 points. Bang getting 2nd place for 8. Awesome actually pulls out the 6th place there for 3 points. And then Killer with the big win for 10 points. Now Latin America is now 12 points behind after halftime. Not quite halftime. Jungle Boogie's next, I lied. Alrighty. Getting ready to go into loading screen for Jungle Boogie now. And another item hell track. Hoping to... Latin America picks to hope to knock everybody down with the item play that Donguitos is known for. Yeah, definitely worked that last track with Tiger Temple there, so anything can happen. These beautiful nitro-fueled loading times right now. We very rarely get to see Jungle Boogie being played in these 4v4 wars as well, so this is a little bit of a surprise. Megumi getting taken out by a green beaker right off of the bat. Actually see pretty much everybody tandeming at the moment, as to be expected since it is relatively early. Dong hitting Megumi with the back bomb now, then Dong kind of getting juggled as well. Currently we do see somebody from Latin America is actually out in front. Meanwhile, we do have Rare in 2nd place, within striking distance at the very least, not too far behind. Megumi goes for slowdown tech and actually gets taken out as well. Now he's back in 8th place with the mask. Needs to time up his usage to make sure that he does not take out his teammate Bros. Okay. And Dong is just on a killing spree right now, taking out 2 members of Team USA. Meanwhile, Megumi gets the pass on him as Dong gets comboed now and is back in 8th place. Meanwhile, up here in 5th place for Megumi. And everybody has started to space out enough that we might not see any more position changes for the rest of the map unless we can get a power item rolled here. It is looking not good for Team USA once again, to lose a little bit of a point lead. As the only member in the top 4 for Team USA is actually Rare, who is in 2nd place. Megumi's not going to be able to get this takedown on Killer. Actually, no, I lied. Killer loses fire, it looks like. But then the bomb takedown, is he going to make a play here? And Piggy actually makes a play as well and moves up into 5th place. Killer's dropping down into 7th place. Actually a good finish now for Team USA. I'm not sure if that's winning positions, but it does end up looking a lot better than it was about 30 seconds ago. So that race, we had, let's see, Megumi went 4th. Piggy with the 5th place. Rose got 6th. And Rare pulled out the 2nd place. Meanwhile, for Latin America, Dong got 8th. Bang with the big win. Awesome got 3rd place. And then Killer dropping all the way back down to 7th right there at the end. And that is a 1-point difference now for that race alone for Team USA that was winning positions. They are now at a 13-point lead going into halftime here. Will we see a host change? I kind of don't expect to see a host change. Yeah, exactly halfway through, they have half the points that they need. Again, if they get 26, then it ends up being a 3-way tie. However, if they get more, then they're guaranteed in. So that is a big point to make right there. Actually, we might be seeing a host change, or at the very least, maybe some substitutions. See some, nobody is readied up at the moment. They actually had people doing unreadying, so there's a big possibility that we'll see some substitutions, I think. There goes Awesome from Team Latin America. Subs are in fact happening. I see. Yep, there goes Bang, I believe. Yep. Alright, data entry is happening right now, so you get to listen to the keyboard ASMR. Impossible host switch, okay. I'm kind of surprised if we get a host switch. Normally they do not bother with a host switch with Megumi as host, but you know, anything can happen here. It's a decent start for Team USA, but these track picks really aren't favoring them at all, I would say. Yeah, I mean, America won pretty hard on all of their picks at the moment, and they only had to play on 2 of them. Use the Thunderstruck Legacy music. I don't have that offhand. But you know what I will put on? Where the fuck is it? Megamix. Good music. Papu is still to be played. That's also not a really good pick for USA. I mean, it wasn't picked by USA, but that is also a not good track for Team USA, I would say. Currently, we see, I do believe they're going to be putting Alexa in here. Mickey's hovering over his name. Currently with 5 people in the lobby, and nobody is actually a different member from the last lineups. Yeah, currently we see Meg is hovering Mecha, and then let's see here. Let's just wait on it. The fact that USA didn't pick Electron is kind of weird to me. Yeah, kind of, especially since they have both Bros and Megumi around. I am a little bit surprised about that as well. I don't know. I think it depends on who they're gonna end up throwing in. I know DTD is kind of like a staple pick for them, so that doesn't surprise me at all. Tiny Arena, I mean, okay, also actually we see Grenber in there. I did not see him being added in. So, Gren. Figure out first who is actually being subbed out. Dude, honestly, Mega Mix Mania is truly a Deo blow. It just really, really activates my almonds listening to it. Okay, so currently the roster for Latin America is actually still the same. They have Dong, Bangang, and Killer in at the moment. Lobby is nearly populated. Still very curious who actually got sat out for Team USA. The legacy music for DSD makes me want to do Orange Justice. What the fuck? Okay, and Burrows gets added in. Okay, so we swapped out Rare for Grenber. Okay, I see. And then QWERTY gets tagged in as well. In place of Awesome LM, I believe. What is up, Kiro? QWERTY. Get these updated because I believe we are now ready to get started into the second half here. Yeah, I mean, it's understandable. I mean, these are, I would not, don't even take this the wrong way. These second half tracks are not tracks I would say are your favorite either. So, especially on these, item held tracks to an extent, I would say these aren't your strong suit. Who needs to win here? I mean, me. Smile. Why don't they add it to? Because they haven't all played yet. I think that is the reasoning. I don't know. I'm just copying what we have down. Not gonna lie. I'll look into it later, not gonna lie. Alright, so starting second half, we have Thunderstruck coming in now. So let's get the music all nice and switched over. Alrighty. So this is a definitely strong track for Dungitos as well. So we can expect to see something interesting happening for him as well. It's kind of comboed over here on this big pad before the STP. Currently we see Iggy out in front. Meg taking out QWERTY. Now we have top 3 for Team USA. Looking strong. And actually, it's a pretty big breakaway already. Oh, and Meg loses fire. He misses a boost, loses fire from it, and because of the trajectory being off from him missing a boost, falls off of the map. Falling it down into 5th place now, unfortunately. And while that's banging that he is making the pass on there, and we also see Dong kind of struggling now back here in 8th place. Will we see any kind of unnecessarily tight, like big shortcut usage that isn't necessary here? As we see Bros out here in front, will he go for like Timpa? He does go for Timpa. And remember, anybody that is decently in the lead doesn't entirely need to go for Timpa, because it doesn't save a super big amount of time, but is very risky. Then we see the Warp Orb come through here, and not a terrible spot for the Warp Orb to hit Megumi, honestly, because it is right before the fast SDP. So definitely salvageable for him. Meanwhile, Dong is just continuing to struggle here. He actually got, I believe that was a Nitro that he ran into right off of the last ramp of the lap. So he's not even gonna get the slower blue fire until he hits this fast blue fire up here. So Bro is also... Okay, what is going... Oh shit, we're getting some lag here. I really want to see what's happening here. Fuck. Whatever happened, Megumi is now in 1st place. We don't get to know what happened, but Megumi is now in the lead. He just did some fucking ninja bullshit and just lag switched his way up into the front. Clearly is what happened there. So now him and Piggy leading the pack by a big amount. We see a top 4 for Team USA right now. That is Grenber out there in 4th place. This could be a massive finish for Team USA. If they hold these positions as they are in lap 5, all they need to do is play safe, because the gap between Dong and Grenber is decent enough that it's going to be very hard for Dong to make up that time. Megumi should be smooth sailing from here to get the 1st place finish there. Let's see, Piggy coming through the final stretch, gets the 2nd place locked in. And we see Bro is rounding the corner for his finish up here in 3rd place, and Grenber is going to lock into 4th place. That is a top 4 for Team USA. That is huge. That puts them now 22 points ahead. Or not 22, 32. Math is hard. I promised I passed high school. Yeah, that is huge. That is very big for Team USA, actually. Okay, Megumi getting the 10-point lead, or 10-point finish there. Piggy getting the 2nd place here. Bros finishing 3rd for 6 points. Grenber being taken off the bench, starting right off with a nice 4th place finish. Got Dong. Did end up still taking on a 5th place finish, which is pretty strong, given the fact that he was all the way back in 8th by a pretty big amount for a little bit. So I am definitely surprised to see that he made a comeback there. Diller getting the 6th place finish for 3 points. Then QWERTY the last place there. And yes, we do have a 32-point lead now for Team USA. Going into Oxide Station. Yeah, glad I don't have to play Oxide. Dude, same. Looking at this draft and just thinking, man, I am glad I have an excuse to not play aside from just being too shit at this game to be put in. As we go into the loading screen for Oxide Station now. Yeah, it's a really technical track. I mean, it's a little bit hard. I mean, it's understandable. I think it definitely plays a lot differently from some of the other Blue Fire tracks. So it's hard. I mean, yeah, if the strange part is if you're really good at DTD, you would kind of expect to be good at Oxide Station, however. Oh shit, we have a massive desync now because of Megumi's lag switch, as we'll call it. And Megumi going with the spiral tech. We also see, I think that was Dong, possibly, that got like a triple kill, it looked like. Megumi getting a good spacer now. Being strong for Team USA with the top 3 at the moment. Ooh, and it looks like Dong might have been trying to go for a shield snipe there, and he got the lovely Nitro Field glitch where the shield just kind of decides it doesn't want to do anything. Really close. What? I actually have no idea what just happened to him. That's really unfortunate for Dong, actually. I wish I knew. It almost looked like Piggy squished Dong, I guess, with the super engine, and then immediately, or like broke his shield with the super engine, and then squished him immediately afterwards. I think that kind of seems what it looks like. But it also kind of looks like he tried to shoot the shield and it just disappeared again. Yeah, definitely hard to figure out here. So now we see Dong having a relatively unfortunate race right now, actually. Down here in 8th place. Meanwhile, Megumi all the way up here in 1st place with Piggy right behind him. Those two boys making a nice tandem there to secure the top 2 spots. And Dong gets a pass on Bros right there using the mask. Now Bros is now into last place. Thankfully for Bros, it looks like it happened right before the Blue Fires had, so he was able to get it back and it won't cause him too much time. Now Dong needs to find a way to get around Qwerty here without nailing him with this mask. He's gotta be a little bit careful. Oh, and he collisions off of his own teammate and loses fire from it. Oh man, that is not good. This is starting to look very bad for Team Latin America and intrinsically for Team Colombia as well. Dong going for the back bomb. Didn't quite look like it landed, actually. Meanwhile, again, we'll take a look on over to Megumi's screen. Megumi's just way out in front. Piggy, also nice, huge gap. Dong does pull a orb here, but is it even going to make a difference? I mean, there is a big gap now between 1st, 2nd, and then 3rd and 4th. It would be a big risk to actually use this, I believe, because this potentially could affect his own teammates and put maybe, you know, Bros or Grenber in contention for taking some of those top 4 spots. But he only has 1 lap left to use it, basically. They're little over halfway through lap 4, and Megumi is actually finishing lap 5 right now. And even so, I mean, Megumi is now, like, aside from him just being way out in front in the first place, his top spot is basically going to be completely uncontested, and he's shielded anyways, so this Warp Orb's not even going to touch him. As we can look at the minimap here, though, pretty much everybody is getting hit. Grenberg did get hit by it. It made it past Killer. Misses Piggy, and then misses Meg as well through the shield as well. And Megumi gets the big finish in the first place. Yeah, it looked like one of the penguins got killed in the crossover from it, but I'm not sure if that's even a thing that can happen. If that actually is a thing that can happen, that would really suck. I mean, I've never seen it if that's something that can actually happen. It is a thing? Beautiful. Yeah, that is definitely what it looked like. Yeah, once again, another strong finish for Team USA. We had a 1-2-3, or 1-2-4-7. Switch this over. This is another win for... Okay, this made me laugh, and I can't... It requires backstory, so I think, first of all, thank you, Pedro. I have to scroll up now to see my screenshot, but we have a commentator channel in the Comp Hub, and I mostly still just use it to post the screenshots of the scores. And as soon as I posted the screenshot for that last match, Pedro just posted the KMS emoji, the thinking, looking at a noose emoji. Suicide isn't funny though, by the way. Dong finish 6 3 points. Bang got 4 points. Awesome sitting. Killer got 6 points, and then Curdy got 1. This actually might have been a not good substitution here for Team Latin America. Curdy so far not performing fantastically after this switch, and we're getting into the loading screen now for Pampu's Pyramid. The 43 point difference now with 3 tracks to go. Put on the Pampu's Pyramid theme just to make me think about how much I hate this track. This soundtrack triggers me so much. I hated it so much in the original. Like this soundtrack is just omega cursed for me because I hated the shortcuts in OG, and it just straight up like is war flashbacks for speedruns for me. Can we get Native Fortress instead? No. Because NST's OST has a tendency to get VODs muted, because why not, apparently. Alright, we're gonna get started. Probably see some going wide from Dong. And will he get a decent roll? He gets the super engine, which actually is kind of okay here on A, Pampu's Pyramid, and B, or never mind, the only person he actually takes out with this is his own teammate. That is not great, actually. Okay, so but we do actually see top 3 right now for Team Latin America, and top 4 now. That is definitely good for them. Not a massive gap, but also not what you really want to see for Team USA. Will we be passing the torch here? Ooh, and it looks like Killer runs into a Nitro there. Megumi getting the takedown on him. That shield. The Juice Super Engine going to possibly catch up at least a little bit here. And we can actually still see Dong is safely out here in 3rd place with a blue shield. He's actually kind of going wide. I'm not sure if he was doing that for reserves or to try to kill a little bit of time, possibly try to take Megumi out. And also we do see Gren has moved his way up into 4th place. So we see a top 3 right now for Latin America, and then a 4-5 6-7 is what it looks like for Team USA. Oh, losing positions for Team USA, but a little bit better than a top 4 at the very least. Into lap 4. Megumi could have tried to go wide there to get a bubble crossover hit, but opts not to. I'm not sure if he just didn't see the Latin American players there on that crossover, but that would have definitely been something to do there. Yeah, it looks like this is going to be locked in for these positions here. Megumi pulling in the 4th place here. Basically just because Grenberg lost fire, I believe. And actually, Grenberg possibly going to be losing some positions here. Yeah, this is not a good race for Team USA. Team Latin America grabbing the 1, 2, 3, and then 6th place. Let's go for the 26. Yes, let's go for the 3-way tie. Indeed. Okay. Megumi pulling in 4th place there. Getting 5 points. Piggy getting last, unfortunately, for the 1 point. Bro is getting 5th for 4 points, and then Gren getting 7th for 2 points. Dong with the 3rd place finish. Bang getting the win. Killer getting 6th place. Qwerty actually making a very nice comeback there, getting 2nd place. Like putting himself up on the board now. And that puts us at a 28 point difference. Getting ready to go into Polar Pass. Yeah, I don't know what to expect here. We're 2 points off of the big 3-way tie now. We have 1 track from each team left to go. One of them being Polar Pass, another one being Prehistoric Playground. Both of them being relatively leader-heavy tracks. So this is definitely going to be a little bit easing. Easing? What the fuck? Dude, it's like 90 degrees down here right now. I hate it. Alright, we're in the loading screen now. Being ready to play on Polar Pass. Yeah, don't I don't even know what the fuck I was trying to say. Easing, like, interesting? But I started to say easy? I don't know, dude. Just don't ask. Alright, and then the loading screen is now finished. Let's get this one going here. Oh, and Grenberg actually disconnects right off the bat, it looks like. So thankfully, because it basically just started, they're gonna do a restart? Wait, we're not gonna restart? Why are we not restarting? Wait. Huh? Did Gren not disconnect? What? Is Gren not this pinstripe back here or whatever? What? No, wait. This is Gren right here in front. No, it's not. I can't fucking read. I don't understand what is happening right now. I guess I mean, it looks like there's not a big enough gap that this is actually a disconnect. Okay, whatever. Because if that was an AI, that's the pinstripe. I mean, that would be, like, he'd be way, way far behind. So anyway, Megumi out in front. Banging gets taken out. The tactical, not squished, never mind. Dong taking out his own teammate here. Currently we have the 2-3-4. Never mind. Rose makes a move up here onto... yeah, he's up in the 4th place. There's only 7 racers, is there? Yeah, there is. Why the fuck didn't we restart? What? Okay. Well, we get guaranteed 8th place. I guess. I don't know. Jet, you're literally in call with them. Ask! Gumi said nobody DC'd? Wait, what? Am I drunk? Gren isn't in this race. What the fuck? Dog is in last with a clock right now, and he was in 7th place. Gren's not even in the call. Awesome. Alright, you know what? Whatever. Let's just keep on commentating this as per normal. I don't fucking know. This could be really bad. If Gren's internet died, I believe the ruling is that they're allowed to sub somebody back in, but I don't remember. Yeah, I do believe so. Anyway, so we do see... I believe that's Banging, possibly, out there in front. Could also be Killer. They're both using into... actually, no. Not Banging. Banging is using the Motorsports Isabel. That is actually Killer. Killer is in 1st place, gets the win here, followed by Megumi, then Bros, then Piggy. So 2, 3, 4, 8 for Team USA. What the... That just... Whatever, just... Okay. Any monkey? Any big brain? Nice! Yeah. That sums it up. Okay, Megumi pulling in the 8 points that time. Piggy getting the 4th place for 5 points. Bros getting 3rd place. 6. Gren, I'm gonna put down for last place, unfortunately. I'm problem solving. Okay. I mean, I feel like that race is worth doing a restart just because Dong actually waited. Yeah, I'll just wait for you guys to inform me of what's going on here. Yeah, it's a restart if the 8th player didn't even load in, which is exactly what happened. Suppose I'll look over in the US chat to check it out. See if... I mean, I would say the same thing, honestly, Foons. I don't know why USA didn't stop. I would honestly be led to believe that USA should, or we should just be moving on to the next race just because the US didn't stop. But, I mean, I am not an authority on the matter. Oh, yeah, okay, so if... I mean, yeah. I don't know. They did... Team USA did kind of lead him to believe that there shouldn't have been a restart. Like, they should have all just... Everybody from Team USA should have just sat at the line, I think. But I'm not sure if they realized that Gren DC'd, I guess, question mark? I don't know. Yeah, Dong actually straight up looked at the menu to see that Gren was not in the lobby. I don't know. I'm gonna do the points up for this race as is because I'm led to believe they're not gonna do it. They're replaying. Okay, never mind. Seems as though both teams wanted a restart, so they are going for a restart. I mean, I suppose if both teams agreed for a restart, there's really no reason to not. Yeah, if Latin America agrees to restart, then I don't think it's an issue. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of dumb that we have to play a full 5 laps of Polar Pass, but whatever. Okay, Polar Pass 2.0. Okay. So, seems Gren is now back in here. Yeah, now watch this time Latin America gets a top 4 or something. Yeah, Team USA really risking this one. Because they did pull out some winning positions from that race, but they just want to win even more. Either way, again, it does end up being a little bit nicer for Team Latin America as well, because Dong waited at the start anyways. So he got a bad start. Yeah. Alright, so currently in a loading screen, getting ready to go into Polar Pass 2.0. And all we need to do as Team USA is win both of these races, even if it's by just 1 point. And we're guaranteed moving on. However, if Latin America wins both of these races by 1 point, we end up with a 3-way tie. Don getting taken out early there. Dropping down into 8th place. Megumi just barely hanging on there. Alright. Barely clearing that jump while still being slowed down. So currently we have, I believe that's QWERTY out in front. And then Banging in 2nd place. Meanwhile, Piggy is the pinstripe, currently in 3rd place, as Megumi gets juggled down here in 4th place. Or down from 4th place. He's using some slowdown tech to make sure nobody combos him off of this blue fire pad. Will he combo? There he is. Throws away the other two missiles, hoping probably for something like a super engine or a mask here. Dong is now getting ready to get comboed, maybe, question mark? No, he does not. Okay. Megumi pulls a mask here. Again, top 2 currently for Latin America, which is winning positions for them. Iggy kind of still within striking distance. He's not far enough away that he could not possibly make a play on them, but definitely would like to get a little bit closer with them. He's got to get some good lining in, potentially maybe some items. However, not sure if the items are gonna happen because currently Killer is occupying that 8th place spot. They're actually getting ready to lap him, by the way, I think. So if they do end up lapping him, that's gonna be kind of a pain in the ass as well. But currently they're locking up those power item spots, so Team USA cannot get them. Currently, we actually do see Dong holding onto that juiced up warp orb back here in 7th place. I'm not sure if we're gonna get to see that being used at all. We have Megumi in 5th place, followed by Rose in 6th place. And there's a decently sized gap between Bros and Dong, to the point where I'm not sure if something's going to be able to happen there. Megumi takes down QWERTY. Oh wait, I didn't even notice. Okay, so now we actually have a top 2 for Team USA. That's Piggy now in the lead. I don't know when the hell that happened, how it happened. We have top 2 USA coming in on that last stretch. Decent lining, and Megumi... Is Megumi gonna go for some risky scraps? Is he? He is not. Wait, he should not. Please, no. He's gaming. He's trying to get the warp orb. Okay. And it looks like Megumi actually does lose a position. No, wait. He loses a position, but he loses it to Bros. That is a top 4 for Team USA. That is massive for them. That means that it is now impossible for Team USA to not qualify. That means that even if Latin America top 4s this next race, we are still 28 points ahead. That secures the top seed for Team USA. Colombia is now officially knocked out. Wow. That was a lap 5 comeback. What the hell? Megumi pulling in that 4th place finish, getting in 5 points. Piggy pulling in that big win, big win, the 10 points. Bros getting 3rd place here for 6 points. Gren getting 2nd for 8. Meanwhile, Dong is the one that got 7th. 2 points for him. Bang is 5th for 4 points. Killer, the one that pulled last place there. And then QWERTY, the one that finished 6th. And that is a big 47-point diff now coming in for that last race. Yeah, that restart gamble worked out so well for them. I am kind of awestruck. It was really not looking good for Team USA in that race right there, and just like pulled the rug out from under Team Latin America there to get that top 4 finish right there at the end. Yeah, imagine Colombia started today off in 1st out of Group B, and now they're knocked out. That is... I just really didn't expect to see this today. I'm gonna be real. Now we are in a loading screen for the final race, which is going to be Prehistoric playground. Wow. Sorry guys, I am just kind of speechless. That was big. Just nuts. That was a risk that Team USA took to offer the restart for them, and it worked out in their favor. Okay, so again, this is all just kind of for points. This match, or this race, does not have a major effect aside for bookkeeping. Everything is already locked in. But Megumi gets the nice little breakaway here. Kind of hits a bad lip there, but does not lose fire from it. Making sure to not follow precisely behind Bangang there, because otherwise it gets some back spammed. Dong's just going journalist. Holy fuck, I didn't even notice. That's epic right there. He's fucking gaming. Yeah, I kind of feel bad. I mean, it sucks. Meanwhile, everybody kind of dogfighting out here up in the front. There's a Latin American player out here in the front, followed by Piggy, then Rose and Megumi. Megumi gets taken down by that missile there. He's trying to do some weird routing to throw off that missile, but it just doesn't work. And now he gets comboed, now back down into 7th place. Will Dong, who is driving journalist style, pass him up. Yeah, as I said in the beginning, Latin America wasn't really playing for themselves on this race. They were playing for Team Colombia. If they won this set or didn't let us win by 26 points, then that means that Colombia would still be in, but Latin America was out no matter how this match went. So they're only really playing for their own sake. Currently, that Latin American player that is out in front, wait, keep on forgetting their names. That's Bangang. By the way, a clock comes out. Bangang is still out in front and gets nailed by that clock right before that orb finally hits him. Megumi and Dong just having a good time back here in 6th and 7th. But it seems as though even though Bangin got hit by that clock and orb combo, Piggy was not able to make a move on him yet. And also, yeah, Megumi getting a warp orb now. Probably going to try to juice it up, maybe? Question mark. Apparently not sure. Makes sure to tag QWERTY with it, and Dong is just kind of vibing, as they say. I don't even know where he's at. He's having a good time. Now we're going into lap 5, at least for Megumi's screen. Actually, we do see Bangin got knocked out and now down into 3rd place, and it looks like actually got hit, and now Piggy is ahead of him as well. So we have the 1, 2, 3, 6 for Team USA right now, while Dong is just kind of AFK here. And there we go. That is the finish right there. Even a strong finish from Team USA, and Dong instantly closing the stream at the end of the race. I see. All right. Well, there we go. That is a wrap for the match. Can't help but to feel somewhat bad for Team Latin America, though. I mean, obviously, again, they were out no matter what, but they did still put up a fight for Team Colombia. Definitely didn't just roll over and die. Nobody can make that claim. Get the scores updated. Alright, there we go. Should be a 62 point gap, if I am getting this correct, which looks about right. Yeah, 62 point difference now for Team USA. Yes, I would like to believe that we will basically be fighting in the name of both Latin America and for Colombia